This world can feel pretty overwhelming sometimes, right? It makes you wonder, how do you find the strength to stay open-hearted through it all? Well, today, we're going to dive into this short but, wow, really profound philosophy that gives us a kind of roadmap for navigating life with both empathy and real resilience. So our journey really kicks off with this foundational idea from writer Sam Wishka. It's basically a call to totally shift how we see things. It's asking us to be good, but not just in what we do. It's about understanding our place in the universe, realizing we're not the center of the story, but more like a single, essential thread in this huge cosmic tapestry. All right, let's really break down this first big idea, interconnectedness. What does it actually feel like to be a part of the whole? And why is that the starting line for this entire way of thinking? So the big idea here is that being a good person, it all flows from this major shift in how you see things. It's about realizing we're not just, watching from the sidelines. We are literally woven into the fabric of everything. It's that huge difference between just living in the world and truly getting that we are the world.
But, and this is a big but, this deep connection, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It comes with a challenge. Because when you start to feel everything, you also feel the weight of everything. And that's a heavy emotional burden to carry.
And this is where this philosophy gets, brutally honest. See, when you're truly connected, you can't just flip a switch and turn off the world's suffering. It becomes part of you. And the text makes it clear this isn't some feeling that comes and goes. It's a constant, heavy weight on you, day and night.
Which, of course, leads us to the million-dollar question, right? If you open yourself up this much, if you feel that deeply, how on earth do you keep from being totally consumed by it all? How do you not get crushed by the sorrow? How do you just stay standing?
Well, the text actually gives us an answer. And it's this incredibly powerful insight that helps us completely reframe not just our own pain, but really the very nature of life itself.
And here it is. The human world is a mixture of sorrow and joy. It's not one or the other. It is always both at the same time. They don't cancel each other out. They change their shape. And really getting this, that's the absolute key to being resilient.
Okay, think of it this way. Over here, on one side, you've got all the heavy stuff we feel, the injustice, the suffering. But at the very same time, the world is also filled with connection, with hope, with love. The big takeaway is that these things exist together, always. One doesn't just wipe out the other. And finding your balance starts with accepting that this duality is just how it is. Okay, so we know the world is this mix of sorrow and joy. Great. Now what are we supposed to do about it? This is where the philosophy gets super practical and gives us some direct advice. And the answer is so simple, it's almost deceptive. After looking at all the world's pain, the first instruction isn't go fix the world. It's take care of yourself. And listen, this isn't about being selfish. In this way of thinking, it is the most vital, the most essential thing you can possibly do. And here's the why behind it, the strategy. This kind of self-care isn't about sticking your head in the sand and ignoring problems. No way. It's about building up the strength and the resilience you need to actually face them. Think of it like training. You're training to gain the power to do something amazing, to dig up those buried dreams and finally make them real. But what's the point of all that strength? Why bother realizing these dreams? Well, the answer is just, it's beautifully selfless. It's all about looking forward.
This is really where it all comes together. The strength you build, that resilience you work so hard for, it's not actually for you. It's a tool. It's for creating a better reality for the people who come after you. You know that old saying about planting trees whose shade you'll never get to sit in? That's exactly it. So your resilience, it has this purpose that just echoes way beyond your own lifetime. It's all about becoming strong enough to make those dreams a reality, not for your own ego, but as this incredible gift of hope for the survivors, for everyone who comes after we're gone. And so let's end by turning this whole thing back to you. This philosophy, it's not just about getting through life. It's about how to leave this world a little better than how you found it. So that leaves one big question. What buried dream are you going to build the strength to make real for the ones who come next?